What up, squad? Mizzy World Entertainment is excited to bring back episode 2 of Family Blitz, the most authentic NFL podcast out right now. We're going to touch in and start off with the 2022 NFL draft. So, Vern, you want to start it off?
Yeah,
you want to lead us in?
Let's go. Let's start with the top of the draft.
Let's start with the top of the draft. The very top.
The very top of the draft.
Number 1.
Who we all thought was going number 1. Who the consensus was the number 1 draft pick was going to be.
Yes.
From your boys. From Michigan.
Yes, sir. From Ann Arbor.
Aiden Hutchinson, but it wasn't. It wasn't.
Nah, Georgia defensive tackle.
Was you surprised?
Super surprised, man. Especially when I seen that they went with another defensive lineman that wasn't Kayvon
Thibodeau.
Yeah, Kayvon Thibodeau or Aiden Hutchinson. And it wasn't an offensive lineman. I was totally shocked. So for me, I'm speechless.
Yeah. Trayvon Walker is like, because he was good, but like to be the number 1 pick of the draft, that's like a thing, like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, you would think it'll be a dominant player, like, you know what I mean? That number 1 pick is dominant players.
That almost reminded me of when you remember when the Cavs, what was the dude name, picked that bum dude number 1 overall, and he was averaging like 1 point that rookie season. I forgot it. He's so. It wasn't that long ago, but if y'all sports fans, y'all know who we talking about. Right. That's what it reminded me of. I'm not saying that that's how Trayvon Walker is going to pan out to be, but it was definitely just a shocker. Like, whoa, where did this come from? It was like you're swinging for the fences, and it's like you're either going to hit a home run or.
See, me, that's what I'm. That's the thing too. Like with Aiden Hutchinson, is like you know what you're getting with Aiden. Mm-hmm. You know he's going to probably be a franchise player, like a dominant player. You know, a Nicky Bosa type of player. Maybe possibly. I'm not putting him. You know what I'm saying?
Up there, or
you know, he could be that type of caliber type of player.
Exactly.
You know I mean, a Bosa, like one of them Bosa brothers, or you know,
something that you need right now. Exactly, you need that corner edge rusher right now, and it's like, I mean, maybe I don't know if they got it in Jacksonville. I didn't see it, so yeah, that was just a shocker.
Yeah. I like complete Josh Allen, the linebacker boy, Josh Allen.
Oh yeah, Josh Allen. But other than that, exactly. You need somebody with a higher upside, somebody that can come in and actually be a game changer. You get what I'm saying? Exactly. So
your boy, I don't know if he's your boy.
What's my next one?
But Malik Willis.
Oh, Malik.
Fall into the 3rd round.
Mm-hmm.
What would you take on that? Was you surprised about that?
Yeah, I was surprised. When you think about the hype that surrounded it, like, of course, we know this is a quarterback-driven league, but they were saying it was kind of weak. But, you know, people will go out there and not kind of reach, but a lot of people were saying that he had a very high upside. But then what kind of brought me back to not being too surprised was the school that he was attending and that he was coming from. I've never heard of Liberty before. You get what I'm saying? I don't know about their team success, and I don't know what is. I don't know. But and then I looked at the highlights. It didn't pop to me. You get what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like, oh. You get what I'm saying? So to me, it looked like he was out there. He was doing his thing. Yeah, exactly. So exactly. So as I continued to look deeper into it, I kind of understood why he began to slide.
Right. I agree.
What do you think about the team that did select him, though, Tennessee? Was that a surprise to me? I felt like the team that selected him was more of a surprise once I looked into it more than him sliding. Actually,
definitely a surprise. I wasn't like we talked about it. Before we came on, I was talking about how I thought he was going to go to a team that already had a quarterback, but was really kind of questionable, but had a quarterback there.
Right.
You know, like a la Minnesota or something like that, or you know, Indianapolis,
where you got a veteran quarterback on his way out.
Right. But exactly. So Tennessee fits that mold actually. But it was the last team that I was thinking he was going to go to.
But let's speak on your division rival and the biggest news possibly of the draft, the trade for A.J. Brown by the Philadelphia Eagles. What was your reaction?
My initial reaction was, fuck! A.J. Brown coming to your division, you're going to be like, damn. But then at the second, then I was like, you know, I think our defense played well last year.
Mm-hmm.
Our defense is getting better. I think another year under Dan Quinn is going to be even better this year.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not really too scared. At the same, and then I'm thinking too, Jalen Hurts. I'm not like as long as Jalen Hurts is behind the helm. I mean, I know he took him to the playoffs last year, and I was a little high on him at the end of the season.
He doesn't fear you passing the ball though.
Passing the football, he does. I don't fear him at all.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good initial.
My initial reaction was, of course, wow. Then it was my heart started kind of racing because I'm like, oh, one big receiver is off the board, and we already know what other big receivers on the trading block right now. So I was like, what's the next news that's about to drop? But after that, I just looked at it, and my initial thoughts was, it's the pressure cooker on Jalen Hurts. He has to perform this year as a passer. We don't need you running around the field because you're not going to last as a quarterback running around the field. Point blank, period. You're just not going to last. You may get us to the playoffs. You won't get us to a Super Bowl. You probably won't get us to an NFC Championship game, and you won't have an extended career. So you need to progress as a passer, and this is the opportunity. I believe they drafted an offensive tackle. They tried to bolster up the offensive line. You give him and pay A.J. Brown $100 million, 4 years, $57 million guaranteed. So he's super.
He's on a hot seat.
He's motivated. So to me, it's all about Jalen. You got to perform as a passer.
Jalen's on the hot seat.
So to me, it's the pressure cooker for him to finally step up and be that guy that they traded Carson Wentz away for.
Right. So our weekly. Let's say analysis of the offseason of a particular team. This week, we're talking about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Which was a eventful
offseason,
to say the least.
To say the least.
Let's start with the boy, with the GOAT.
The GOAT.
Let's go with the boy Tom and his retirement, unretirement. We supposed to have a whole segment.
It's a good thing we kind of lazy on stuff. Exactly. I was going to get heartfelt because y'all don't know, but he knows the rivalry that I had with Tom Brady and all that. So I was about to go in and all that, and then it's just
to admit the GOAT.
Exactly. Yes, man. Yeah.
Believe me.
Hey, listen, man. It was out there not for a while, but he definitely put a few nails in the coffin before I came around. Man. Just to start off, the retirement was it wasn't a shocker, but then the unretirement to me was an even bigger not shocker. You get what I'm saying? It was an even bigger.
I'm exactly on the same. I'm exactly the same way, bro. I'm
bro. It was no way. You feel what I'm saying? My man was probably waking up having cold sweats calling audibles. Giselle, bro, call him back and go play football, bro.
Just play football,
bro. Blue 50.
Omaha.
Bro.
You don't go play football, man.
Come on, man.
I'm on the same page, bro. Because like I said, I was more surprised that he retired than the unretired. Because when he retired, I'm like, there's no way Tom Brady playing. You done threw for 5,000 yards, MVP talks, and you want to end it right now? I know you want to end it when you're on top.
Last pass was a touchdown,
bro.
When he retired, when he was retired,
right, bro. Come on. You can dwindle down a little bit and still be at the top of your game.
Right.
Not the top of your game, obviously, but
and then
close to it. And still be playing good and go out well.
Exactly. And next year it would be his official age that he said he was shooting for. Exactly. Right? That everybody was saying it was no way he was going to reach it, and that's I believe 45 he's going to be next year. So he said he wanted to play till he's 45. We were all like, when he was 38, we like, oh no, you ain't. What, bro? You tripping? He hit 40. Nah, bro. I ain't seeing it. Then
he got to 43. Niggas was like,
it's on you now. Because you ain't declining.
This man might.
You know what I'm saying? You could play. Honestly, the dude could probably play till he's 50 if he wanted to. You feel what I'm saying? But I believe this is probably going to be his last go run. You feel what I'm saying? You want to be a father. You want to be around the family more. I believe his retirement was that. But then it, when you think about how it ended, how you are 1 year away from what you put out there, and then it's history. You get what I'm saying?
Two away
from the Super Bowl,
from being back in the bowl.
In the bowl, yeah. So, or a chance to get to the bowl, a chance to get to the championship game. You know what I'm saying? Aside from that, they've had a tumultuous offseason. Other than that, though, then Well, Tom Brady coming back brought back Leonard Fournette, I believe, right? Leonard Fournette, but they did.
Got their defense back. I think like Davis coming back.
Uh huh.
I think mostly not. I'm gonna say everybody. I think they lost. I don't know about Dominican Sue and all them though.
Mm-hmm.
But I know the core is still back there.
Right.
Gronk.
That's the big question right there. What's your opinion on that?
I think he come back and running one more with Tom Brady.
Of course. That's.
I mean, it just makes sense.
At the end of the day, he's doing his Brett Favre right now.
It just makes sense.
I don't know if I'm gonna come back, bro. Right. You know you're gonna come back 2 weeks before the season starts.
Right. It's gonna be September.
You don't want to. You just don't want to do the training camp and all that and the mini camps. We understand this, bro.
And you can say you coming back and don't have to do none of that. You Gronk, my guy.
Exactly. For real. But I think, I don't know.
He'd be back, bro.
Exactly. I completely agree. I got
back? One more. You know, Tom Brady is this last go round. Mm-hmm. One more.
Okay, so as we asked about Miami last week, are they going to be better or worse than last year? What were they, 12-5 last year?
Bruce Arians.
Oh yeah, up into the upper office.
Into the upper office. That's just something they say. He ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, I mean, and then it's like I feel like that's more evidence that the offense was more so revolving around Byron Leftwich and what Tom Brady were doing in the game plan wise, and Bruce was probably just kind of overlooking it, probably being overbearing as he was overlooking it. So Tom Brady gonna make that call and say, "Yo, as long as I can get a little bit more space away from old BA,
I'll be back."
You dig what I'm saying? And he got his wishes.
They made that move.
Of course, you know what I'm saying. The GOAT.
When the GOAT call you, listen.
You dig what I'm saying? I got to do what? That's it. Say less. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm very intrigued to see how that does playing out with them going with a defensive minded head coach,
right?
Giving Todd Bowles a second chance and not giving actually Byron Leftwich that opportunity. You get what I'm saying? So I want to see how that dynamic works out. I'm not saying that's going to be like an issue, but I just definitely want to see how that pans out because I feel like offensive coaches have had a lot more success as head coaches than defensive coaches, especially in recent memory. When you think about Sean McVay, Kyle Shanahan,
I would say though to that point, I think if any team can pull it off with a defensive-minded head coach and any player, it would be the Bucs and Tom Brady.
Of course.
Control of the offense.
And you still got, like I said, Byron.
And you still got Byron.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not like they, they're like,
I don't think
they got rid of Byron Leftwich.
He would handcuff them,
Exactly. No, he's going to focus. He's going to let them do their thing.
Exactly.
So that's also going to be like the interesting aspect is to see how that offense may evolve or may decline without somebody overbearing or overwatching. You get what I'm saying? Somebody to look over top. They might get a little more lackadaisical or they might be a lot more creative without, you know what I'm saying,
and with
DA over top.
To answer the question, they can be better or worse. I think they stay the same.
Okay.
I think they stay the same. I think
break even.
I say a little better. I'm gonna say
13-4.
I'm not gonna say that. I think they go 12. I think they go 12-5 again. 13-4 will be pushing. I think they go 12-5.
I say they could get a little bit better, but I'm gonna just say like it's hard to say you're going to be better than 12-5. But the thing is, I could see them having a better record with the NFC getting a lot less competitive. You get what I'm saying, especially with the NFC South and that division specifically. So it's a rebuild in that entire division. That's probably another reason.
Russell Wilson.
Exactly. So I mean, you got Trey Lance that's probably going to be starting for the San Francisco 49ers. So you really look at the high level competition. A lot of them lost major pieces besides the Los Angeles Rams. So it's going to be interesting to see how that pans out. But I'm gonna say it's slightly better. I'm gonna say slightly better. Okay. I'm gonna say slightly better.
Okay. So we pretty much on the same page. Like I said, I think they will be a little bit better, but I'm not gonna say in terms of record wise. Mm-hmm. They'll be better as a team, I think, but I think the record will still be the same.
Okay. I'm gonna say a slightly better record, maybe 13-4. Something like that, 14-3. Around that area, especially like I said, the division looks like it's going to be an easy 6 wins. So, I mean, we'll see, But this is episode 2, Family Blitz. Let us know what y'all think of the Bucs off season. What was the biggest news? What was y'all reaction to AJ Brown contract and him getting traded to the Eagles? Y'all know what it is, man. Vern Knowledge, Mizzy World ENT. Follow us. Like, comment, subscribe, share, get in this comment section, get the debate going. Y'all know what it is, man.
Yes,
Gang.